Welcome to the decklist building demo from bbsearch.com. I'm here at the login screen. If I needed a new account, I would click on the register link, but I'm going to go ahead and log in with an account that I've already created. Here's the account information screen. Here's where my password is stored. If I wanted to change that, I would just click on this link. Here's a player that I've entered. I put in their pop ID. This is important for later on when you go to print your deck list. I've got some deck lists I've already created here. I could create a new one by typing a name in here and clicking on Add Deck List. I could also create a copy of an existing one if I wanted to make some changes to it. For example, I'll make another copy of this Machamp deck here. And in a moment you'll see that I've got another copy. So this is helpful if you have a deck list already built and you want to make some small changes to it, but you don't want to overwrite anything that you've already done in your testing. You could just make a quick copy. You could also make a base deck that contained, for example, Claydol, Roseanne's Research, BB Search, Call Energy, the cards that go into most of your decks. That way you don't have to reinsert them every time you go to make a new deck. So let me go ahead and click on my Machamp deck here, and here you can see the information that I've already put in. I've got my information up here, my description. I've already got Machamp, Machoke, and Machop in here. I've got some, and they're in the Pokemon section. I've got Rare Candy, and that's in the Trainer section, and I've got some Fighting Energy here, which appears in the Energy section. Let me go ahead and add Machamp level X. Alright, now before I do, I can click on this view link here, and that will bring up an image of the card, just so I can make sure that that's the one I'm looking for. It is. So I will go ahead, add the quantity, and then click on the add button, and it gets inserted automatically into the right section. So in this case, the Pokemon section. Over here I can see how many cards total are in my deck. Right now I have 25. I can also see that I've got 11 Pokemon, 4 Trainer, and 10 Energy cards. I've typed in a simple strategy over here, which is helpful if you're going to publish this deck and let other people see it, or either by sending them a link to it or by putting it in the public gallery. It's also helpful if you want to make some changes to a particular build. You can note what you've done. For example, let's say I wanted to take out one Rare Candy and add in one Broken Time Space. Alright, so now when I'm going to compile my cards before the tournament, I know exactly what type of changes I need to make in the physical cards so that they match my deck list. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and skip to the printing. This is not a complete deck list, as you'll see in a moment, but when I go to print it, I click on Print Deck List. Alright, now that's going to ask me which player I'd like to use and the type of tournament that I'm going to use it in. Then I just click on Go, and my deck list appears. And I can go ahead and use my browser's print button to go ahead and print this out. But you can see that I've got a standard Pokemon deck registration sheet here. This is legal in Pokemon tournaments. I've got all the required information. I've got my set and number over here for my Pokemon. I've got the name, the ID, etc. But you can see here that because I only have 25 cards, I've failed my deck check. So this is a useful double check before you go into a tournament and get a nasty surprise. So it's telling me that I've only got 25 cards, so I failed. I'm okay on the oldest set, being Diamond and Pearl, and I don't have more than 4 of any one card. Now, for example, if I were to go and add in another Machamp level or another Machamp, forgetting that I added the level X already. Okay, now if I go and print my deck list, you can see, if I move this around a bit, that I've now failed my deck list. In addition to the 26 cards, I also have 5 Machamps. So that's helpful. Alright, the last couple of things I'll show you. Let's say I'm just not interested in this deck list anymore. I don't need it. if I want to delete it, I just click on the delete button. Okay, and then when I'm done, I can simply click on log out. And that concludes our demo. Thank you for watching.